There was that idea. But yeah, I got me some absinthe here. So I just grab whatever. This thing goes down rough. But you know, beggars can't be choosers. So
looks at the kitchen wine. Looks at the absinthe. Puts the kitchen down. Picks up the absinthe. Takes a sip. Oh yeah, that's better.
Better. Why did you drink it? He sniffs it. This. What is this? He sniffs it again, like a dog. Like, what the hell is this? Thank you.
You should try.
You're welcome.
Is it good?
One way to find out.
Look it. He takes a swig. Spits out me. Oh God! What is this?
Cooking wine.
Oh God! That's disgusting. Ugh. Wait, what am I doing? What am I typing? I use up a sheet. He has a sheet. These things help in rolling things. Wow. Very good. I mean, the first one succeeded anyways, but... Ugh. You come in. He grabs, like, pours absinthe in another glass. Slams it. Oh, yeah. That's way better. But, how's it going, man? You like, looks you up and down. You alright?
Takes a swig of absinthe. Better by the minute.
You look tired, man.
Yeah.
Isidore tucked away in the rest of this mansion place.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's good. That's good. I mean, it's a good thing Mr. Owen over there, he points with the glass. And Owen, like, stops for a moment, like, huh? Do you guys need me something? Mr. Owen there is so generous. I wouldn't call myself generous. I think this is what he sort of, like, does, like, a half shrug. Friends do, right?
Nod sagely. Like, yes. Very, very accurate. Friends, yes. Of course.
He's sweet as molasses, that boy. Shakes a drink. I can respect that. Rather than being poisonous. Ugh. I'm not really good at talking about this sort of stuff, Sajara, so I'm just gonna be pulling with it. Don't worry about too much about Isidoro. Like, come on. Look at all the people who got rounded up here, right? We got back.
Yeah.
we got help.
Yeah. That's true.
Cheers.
Cheers.
To good company. Drink.
I'll drink to that.
Roll me a con save. DC is not 10 on this one. It's a whopping 14. So anyways,
Barely any room to fail.
So anyways, remember, you guys can't choose two fail saves. That is always an option.
Yes.
Looks at us.
But
not gonna lie, I'm happy we got like a good time. Saz got their family back, but I don't know. I'm not really feeling in a revelry sort of mood right now.
Me neither.
Yeah, I still feel like we're fucking lost back at the few, you know?
Yeah. I've been beating myself up about that.
Captain Annika, who's right behind you, like, is like drinking some wine and corks an eyebrow, but she doesn't look away from her wine. She doesn't say anything though. Yeah.
Well, you know, so it only proves what I've been thinking for some time now. We, and I say we as an all-inclusive, us, myself included, we need to get our shit together. We need to get stronger. We need to get better.
I'm gonna roll a wisdom thing for us all. Give me a second. Character development. I'll say Deet's right there. He gets advantage on this. He might need it. Okay,
Jesus
so
Christ.
that's a big fucking F right there. That's a big fucking F right there. So you guys remember how Neenot said I can get the inspiration? I get to choose when to call it in. I'm calling it in right now.
Hey, nice.
Nice.
Oh, that should have been with advantage.
Hey!
Ooh!
Shit, dude.
Let's fucking go!
Wise- He says wise as fuck. And giving away an inspiration actually did something.
Yeah, wait, it really is. It really is interesting, huh? Zara, he puts down the absinthe glass. I get it. I really do. Like, remember when Deet's brother came by and I grabbed the Scarlet Drip and stuff like that?
Yeah.
I get it. I really do. But, and I haven't really had a chance to say it yet. I guess, sort of slipped my mind. But, that sort of, advice y'all gave me, this new, he gestured at his kit, this rune shit, it's solid. It's good. And not only good for killing stuff, it's good at keeping people safe, it's good at me not using drugs, it's good at, appeasing you all. It's good all around. So I suppose I owe a lot more than just you. Some other people thanks on that, but all I'm saying is I get it, right? And it might be appealing to jump to the next solution, the fastest, the most effective solution, but you gotta be mindful of all the other stuff, Takes a drink.
Mimics drink taking. You're right, of course.
I'm glad you said that. And the Jester said that to take a drink.
Everyone drinks. Take a shot.
Cheers.
Drink. Yeah, I'll take a drink. Ugh. I mean, if I'm being perfectly honest, Ajar, Deet, I still wonder if this is the right call. But I'm trying to look on the brighter side of this, Start looking for negatives and stuff, and weighs you down, I guess. So he pats you, Cesar. Keep your chin up. Yeah, we're good. We need to get stronger. We're gonna get stronger. We only start needing to sell our souls or something to get there. We just gotta figure out a game plan, is all.
Yeah. A game plan, that sounds good. Sounds excellent. A plan, yes. Keeps drinking. So,
Thanks.
planning.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, like taps like his fingers at the top of the glass, like sort of idly. Try asking Barrick. He stopped by earlier, asked me some stuff.
Yeah, what about?
Just like I don't know, like what can I do? Just stuff I want to do. Sort of out of nowhere, if I'm being honest, but I mean, he seems alright. I mean, he seems like a fucking spook, but he definitely seems like a holy spook, so I can respect that. I mean, he looks at Captain Annika. No offense. Do I seem like a spook to you? A little bit. I'm a slayer, not a seeker. Yeah, I get that, but you still sort of look the part. Fair enough. She takes a sip
Well,
of
I'll
wine.
tell you what she doesn't punch like when she punches like a fucking slayer.
She looks from you to her, and she just has this triumphant smile. Not like a boastful one, but like a thank you for the compliment sort of smile on her face. She takes another sip of her wine. That's so.
Oh,
Well, maybe how the night goes, some brawls are gonna break out, so maybe I might give you a check myself, Cam. Definitely.
well, I'll bring snacks. That'll be it'd be wonderful to see you get your ass handed to yourselves all.
I mean, I get my ass into me all the time. That's sort of what my job is in the fight. As long as y'all ain't only getting your asses kicked, I guess I can live with that.
You and me. That's true.
Cheers. To protect
Blink.
the people. Blink. Make me another con save. The DC hasn't increased.
Sure. I make one as well.
If you want. You haven't been drinking as much as Sajar and Zol, so... DC is 14. Con save. I should roll for Zol, too. I don't... Can he fail? Oh, no. Whoa!
Lee, he can.
You both fail. A DC 14 con save. You both are now under the effects of the poison condition, which is disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls. It'll probably last only like an hour or so. The thing is, all of you guys are sort of drinking on maybe not full or like fully empty stomachs, but like partially, mostly empty stomachs. So it's definitely hitting you guys at different speeds, we'll say. Wah wah wah. Ugh. I think I'm starting to feel this now. Nice. Nice. But, Zol looks like he wants to say something, but he, like, sort of catches, despite being drunk, like, sort of catches where you guys are at. Just want to let you know, Sajar, that stuff.
Yeah?
You know, that stuff. He, like, points at the sky, points at his head, he does, like, a sleeping motion with, like, a pillow stuff, like,
I get you.
sort of stuff. Like, that sort of stuff, like... Us getting the game plan, figuring out all that Northern stuff, I'm ready for that. That stuff, he points again up. I'm no fucking cool what that shit is. And if I'm being honest, that's pretty daunting. Not that I don't know what it is, there's a lot of shit I don't fucking know about, but it's just feels like it's impossible to learn about.
I felt like that in the beginning, but I'm starting to... I think I'm starting to see what's between the pages, so to speak.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Well, that's good to hear. At least
I just
someone figured this out.
Yeah, I just get... Thoughts aren't coming the way they're supposed to right now, but that's part of why it's a drink.
Yeah, I think that's the point of it. Cheers, drink to that.
Drink to that. But, yeah, working on it. We'll see if I get anywhere with it, but, I hear you in that. Definitely.
Yeah.
I just want to know how it all fits. If it fits at all.
Your guess is as good as mine.
And then again, if it doesn't, it could be a great avenue for strength. And I'll take any weapon right now.
Remember what I said earlier, Sajar, and don't be grabbing everything. Come on.
Yeah,
Come on, Sajar. Like, what was it, 1 month ago? You're telling me wisdom and shit. Now here we are. Now I'm telling you wisdom and shit. Come on, man. That ain't how it's supposed to be. I'm supposed to be the one doing dumb reckless stuff, and y'all are the ones supposed to be telling me not to do that.
Well, I kind of have you on the dumb reckless stuff. I think I got a little bit of a head lead.
Ain't a competition, Sajar. I'm just saying that the way things ought to be ain't supposed to be people like you. It's supposed to be idiots like me. That's all. That's all.
I think it takes a certain kind of wisdom to make wise someone stubborn like myself. So there you go, Zal. How's that for being wise, right? There are things only make a fist, unmake a fist. You know, life is wisdom. There's a reason why people come to barbers for more than just a haircut, right? So,
Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. But that search does behind me now, and I'm happy for it. Don't get me
anyway,
wrong, still got pissed and stuff. What's up?
well, what's with her? She looks like she's lost. Points at Hafren.
I don't know, she just sort of came in there. I mean, I'm happy she's out of bed and stuff. She's been listening to Owen over there tell current events. Geography, history, things in close to you conspiratorially. Honestly, I think I've picked up a couple things already.
Nice.
So it kind of blessings that she knows how to read and write.
Hey,
But,
new kid.
She like
Hafren.
zone, like she like snaps back to reality. She smiles brightly. Mr. Sajar?
Yep.
She looks at
How
the
you doing?
glass in your hand. She looks back to you. I'm doing all right. I'm just getting ready for the adventure.
Nods. What kind of adventure you looking for?
Wherever you guys are going.
Sounds good to me.
So it drinks. Owen continues his story. Let's switch gears. Anushka no longer here, but Silas current.
Gasp.
Legas.
Le gasp.
Where are you up to?
Well, when I mentioned this in like when it was a while ago when Kirsty was here in the text format, but I kind of mentioned it that Silas would leave the search of the ever-going search of the cup to Anushka because Silas wants to talk to Finley
Okay.
alone. So
Sure.
Silas will-
I will say Anushka fails. She fails.
What?
Honestly, I feel like it was a combination of she fails versus she doesn't try as hard as she probably ought to, considering she knows that you have some capability of just figuring out the fucking search herself.
Yeah, like, okay, bud.
Yeah, it's
I
like,
put
okay,
it
so you
on
want me
the
to do all
part.
the legwork when you can just give me the answer right now. Gotcha. So, but you I'll move Watani back over here, in the hallway. Yeah, you and Finley go off wherever you're trying to go off to.
I'd probably Silas would probably think at least that the quietest, most like secluded place to have, you know, I feel like intimate is the wrong word, but I mean it's not intimate, you know,
It's
sibling to
not
sibling
intimate in that
conversations.
sense. Intimate
I
can
know.
just mean.
If you need like a private spot, it'd probably be like the bottom or top floors.
Silas was thinking the attic.
Yeah, maybe you want.
That would be their go-to spot.
Okay.
It's their hideout spot.
Alright, so you guys go to the attic. There you go.
Very nice, very nice. And I think Silas would just want to catch up with her. Just be like, just ask her, you know, how have you guys been? Have you guys been okay? Like I think they would have break their no, it's not a facade because they are happy. They are genuinely, you know, happy being at home. It's a little bit mischievous, that kind of energy. But I think that would take a break and they'd take a breath and show, you know, the worry that they've been feeling this whole time up until getting their family back.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm not gonna go into
Yeah.
the weeds on it. Finley describes like basically what happened. Like they sort of just showed up at the house and told him like, "You're coming with us." It was even a question at a certain point if they're like members of the Special Watch, which is why they're so clandestine. But like, it just didn't feel right. But regardless, your family's not in a position to fight against heavily armed and trained people, so they just sort of went along, and they were cordial enough. Like they absolutely insisted, forced, demand, whatever you want to call it, on marching for long periods of time through heavy amounts of forestry. But never so much that like the family was collapsing, and she remarks that your mother sort of caught that they were keeping tabs on them in a health capacity way. Right, so no one is ever in danger of like suffering from heat stroke, dehydration, any of that like that sort of stuff. Which was very weird. At least to her, to your sister. But, other than that, she says it was basically like a really like the closest equivalency she thinks that this family's getting to military training. A lot of PT, so to speak. But they weren't ever hurt, tortured, hit, or anything like that as you're listening to this.
And Silas would make a point to be like, so they didn't hurt you? You guys are okay? Like, they weren't lying when they said they didn't hurt you? That kind of thing.
Unless, long marches are counting as torture and punishment, which she like rubs her like ankle. I can sort of see that in a certain light.
I can too, but I'm glad they weren't. I don't know. I'm glad you guys are okay.
We're the same. That you're okay. Ma was always asking about you.
Did they ever tell you?
They always gave the same sort of answer. That you were out of their hands. And if something bad happened to you, that it was not on their end. It was something on yours.
That is true enough.
Who were they, Silas?
That's a complicated question. The long and short answer is I don't know. I know, but I don't.
What do you mean?
They're a force. They've got a name. I spoke with, and I've spoken with before, one of their chaplains, but I don't know.
Like a religious figure.
Yes.
She just sort of stops at that.
But
are they heretics?
What's the definition of heretic? Because I don't know. Ninat doesn't know. What is a heretic?
I think there's multiple definitions of that, quantitatively. In technicality, it's just someone that is transgressing against the faith.
No, I don't think so. Silas would respond. But again, I really don't know a lot about them. They're from the Highlands, and I mean, they have a lot of, I guess, capability.
She frowns at that.
Saz would tilt their head.
What's going to happen to all of us? To you?
Why so many complicated questions?
I'll put that noggin of yours to use.
Well, for the next couple of days, we're not leaving each other's sight.
You can see that sort of her posture sort of like lifts at that, like a wave of relief.
I'm not going anywhere, and I'm not letting you guys go anywhere either. There's enough that I need to talk to you and Mom and Dad about. But that can come later. In long term, I really don't know. I mean, eventually, you guys will be able to go back home. Saz kind of winces as they say home, thinking about the burned down house.
Let me make a roll here. Very good for your sister.
Wow.
Silas.
Yeah.
What's hurting you? Why did you wince like that?
A lot has happened.
I figured.
And very little of it is good.
She takes a deep breath. A stealing breath.
I think Sass would like hug their knees at this point and their eyes get a little bit glassy. The house burned down.
What else?
You know Cathal?
Her, like, expression droops. Hi.
Sass will sniffle. He went with it.
She has very controlled breathing. And she just sort of scoots closer next to you and sort of hugs you, like, sideways. Like, sidelong-wise.
I think the moment she does that, Sass would immediately hug her back. Full force. And with that happening and so many other things, and I didn't know if you guys were safe, and I wasn't allowed to contact you, and I didn't know where you were. I mean, for all I know, you guys could have been dead.
Silas, just take a deep breath. We're here. We're alive. We're safe now. I'm sorry about Cathal. As for the house is a house. We can live anywhere, Silas.
I know. Sass will, like, wipe their nose as they pull back a little bit.
Adage, home is where the heart is.
Mm.
Come on, we're Heartlanders. It doesn't matter what the building's like.
I think it's just when I saw the house, I guess I had an extra ping of hope that